Json server. Here we are going to creating one server, GitHub Json server. That Json server is maintaining JSON data, db.json kind of data. This is the file name. It is maintaining array of JSON data. This is the way we are going to create it. For example, students, square bracket, we are going to providing. Within that, we are going to providing all the information. ID, :1, name, colon, some ABC, comma, course, colon. We are going to providing React.js. This is the way multiple objects you are going to providing. This data, this JSON file data, your application, React application, capable to access. How it is going to accessing? We are writing one service class. We are writing, for example, student service. We are writing student service. We are writing this student service level. We are writing the method. For example, get all students. That get all student method is get the data. How it is going to get the data? This is a JSON server is separately it is available. From this one to this one, how we are going to communicating? We are going to using Axios library. For that one, Axios. Axios is one of the JavaScript library. This Axios is giving the HTTP methods, get methods. We are using that one and get the data. Here, return axios.get and providing the URL. That is fetching the data. This service method, we are going to using student list level. Similarly, creating purpose, create kind of component. So different kind of components we are going to creating here. So this is basically student list component. This is basically create student component. So service through we are going to accessing these components. These components we are going to set. These components we are going to set into the where app component level. So here app component is there. This app component level, app.js level, whatever the components are there, these components we are going to call it the root component. That one is display, that is calling to the index.js, that is finally displaying the index.html. So here this is index.js. This is index.html. The flow of execution is, this is the way it is going to happening. We are going to developing this kind of application. We are going to developing this kind of application. For this application, step by step, how to develop, I'm going to explain. First of all, we need to create this JSON server backend application. This is the one. This is the front end. So backend and front end through the Axios, how it is going to communicating today we are going to observe. Okay, I'm going to give the step by step. Once application is finished, while developing the application also, if you have any kind of doubts, you can raise the question. We will discuss that one. Okay. So that is the part we are going to concentrating. Right. So what is the application name? React JS plus JSON server plus Axios plus Bootstrap application development steps. Step by step, we are going to develop it. Okay. Step number one, create a React.js project. So how to create a React.js project? Npx create React Here I need to provide uh, React hyphen Axios. This is the way I'm going to create the project name. Step number two. Before go to the step number two, I'm going to perform this project creation step. So how to create? Go to the workspace, open the command prompt. Here you need to give that command. So command prompt level, we need to give this one and press enter. This is creating here. This is creating here React hyphen Axios kind of project. It is going to creating here. This is the one. Okay. Just now it is created. So next step is switch to the project location. Switch to the project location. So how to switch? CD space React hyphen Axios. Step number three. Once it is creating that one, we need to install libraries. Install Bootstrap first. Install Bootstrap into your project. How to install that one? React Axios level. We need to use npm install Bootstrap. Next, step number 4. Install React router DOM also. So how to install React router DOM? Here you need to provide npm install React router DOM. Next, step number 5. Step number 5. We need to install the Axios also. Install Axios library. Axios also. So how to install React Axios? Here we need to use npm install Axios. So whenever you are installing the Bootstrap, important thing is note add import statement into index.js. What is the import statement? Import. You need to provide bootstrap slash distributed slash css slash bootstrap dot min dot css. So this is the way we are going to define. This is the way we are going to define. Okay. Next, step number 5. Step number 5. What are the step number 5? Create a backend Json server. So that Json server installation also it is important. Install Json server. How to install? What are the command we need to use? This command is you can able to search like this. Git Json server. So git Json server. This is the fake Json server. Here is the commands are available. So first command is this one you need to provide. Install Json server. Install Json server command. We need to use React Axios. This command prompt level you need to provide this one. This is the only one time. Every time Json server based applications level it is not required. In our laptop level, one time if you are using this one, that's fine. After installation is over, create DB folder within src and create db.json file. So that JSON file level we are going to providing information, JSON server type of information. This is students. We need to provide like this, right? This is the data. I'm going to providing each and every step how to do also. Just observe this one, how I'm going to creating, what are the steps I'm going to building. Please observe. You need to habituate these kind of steps. Name here React.js. Next here we need to provide course. Here name is React.js. No, right? Name is ABC. Here we need to provide React.js. Like that, one object we are going to provide it here. One object we are going to provide like that. You can provide multiple objects. So here to here, I'm going to copy and paste here. And I need to specify this is the 2. This is I need to provide PQR. This is I need to change Angular. Next, I need to copy paste this one. Here I need to provide 3 and XYZ. And we are going to providing here UJS. So this is the way we are going to provide the db.json file. This JSON file we need to start. Then only backend URLs we can able to use. So step number 6. Step number 6. Step number 6. Start the backend JSON server. For that purpose, we need to use this command. What is the command? This is the command we need to use. JSON server. We need to use JSON server -watch space db.json port number. If you want to specify different kind of way, we can use that one. React Axios command prompt level we need to use, and we need to specify the port number equal to 3001. This is the way we need to start. Once it is done, next we need to go to the step number 7. Create a student list component within src components folder. Once it is created, I'm going to copy paste this one. Next, I need to provide step number 8. Create student component within src components folder. Once it is created, I'm going to copy paste here. Next, step number 9. Create a navbar component. Okay. Once it is created, I'm going to copy paste. Step number 10. Call navbar component into root component. After that, step number 11. Run the application. You can use React Axios level npm start. These many steps we are going to following today. Okay. So every step is created. First step only we are done. See. Okay. Next second step I'm going to following. What are the second step? CD space. What is the project name? React Axios. Here one more step is missing. What is that one? We need to open this one into the Visual Studio Code, right? So I'm going to using that one. Code space dot. I hope everyone is habituated to this step. Okay. So once you are opening this one, here we need to install the libraries. What are the libraries are required? npm install bootstrap. So bootstrap is we are going to installing. Once it is installed this one, what is the way we are going to get this bootstrap? Go to here src index.js. These steps already added. Okay. Here import I'm using. After that, here you need to provide what? Bootstrap slash distributed slash css slash bootstrap dot min dot css. This is the way bootstrap capabilities were added. Next, we need to install what? React Rotterdam also. npm install React Rotterdam. Why we are going to install this one? I need to click the student list link. I need to get the list of students. If I'm going to click the create student, I need to generate, I need to show the form. So that kind of navigation purpose, this is the required. Okay. So that is the purpose npm install React Rotterdam is required. Next, backend Json server data I need to access. That is the purpose. Axios also it is required. Install Axios. This is the way all libraries, required libraries, you need to install. Once it is done, you need to install Json server library globally. That means this is the command. I'm already given the steps. This is the command. What is the command? This is the install Json server. This is the one we need to give. Already my laptop level, already I'm installed. But even though your understanding purpose, I'm going to provide this one. Once it is done, installation, go to the SRC. Here we need to create what? DB folder. This DB means database like that. Okay. Within that, I need to create db.json file. This JSON file level, whatever the JSON data I'm created, just I'm going to copy paste. Here, what is the JSON data? This is the one, right? So this is the one just I'm going to copy and go to here and paste it. Alt Shift F indentation is done. This is the way we are going to provide the tb.json file. This JSON file I need to run. How to run? Go to the terminal. Go to the terminal. See this terminal. Where it is available terminal? React access. But db.json file where it is available? Within the db folder, right? So that's the reason. First you need to go to that particular location. We need to go to the particular location. How to go to the particular location? CD space src cd space db. Here we need to give the command. What is the command? Please remember this command where I need to give db.json file location level. I need to use this command. Okay, but I'm going to run this different kind of port number, right? So that's the reason this is the command. Here we need to understand src. Here we need to provide db folder is required, right? Here JSON, this is the command is location. You need to remember this one. Just copy, go to here and paste it and run this one. What happened? J is missing. So here J is missing. So JSON server. So whenever I'm going to run this one, you can able to see here one URL kind of thing it is going to provide it. DB is loading db.json, watching like that it is providing. So here, whatever the JSON file is there, that JSON file is providing some port number based, it is going to providing this one. Whether it is providing or not, we need to check. We need to check. How to check? Go to here, localhost colon 3001 slash students, right? If I'm going to get, it is going to showing what? Empty, but that means it is not running properly. We need to see the data, right? We need to get the data. How to get the data? See, URL is, we need to check that one. We are URL is, we need to check this one. Here I need to provide, stop this one. Again, I'm going to run this one. Instead of using equal to here, colon also, I'm going to providing and checking. No, it is not running properly. So how to run this one? Please observe here. Json -server space -watch db dot json -p equal to 3001. I'm going to use it. Now it is going to get the perfectly. This is the way you need to see the URL. This URL, this is the backend URL. You can provide here. You can provide here and click see this one. Data is getting. Data is getting. This is the URL we are going to using in our React application. This is the backend kind of one. Suppose I want to see the second record /2. Second record only we are getting. So here you need to understand I'm created this kind of backend. Okay. This backend URL through the Axios, I need to access in where? Service level. We need to check this one first. Okay. Don't stop. If you are going to stop this one, you cannot able to access. You can close the file, but don't stop this running JSON server. Okay. Here we need to create a one more folder. That folder is services. This services level, I'm going to creating what? Student service dot js. This is the class. Here we need to write import Axios. Why? Because we need to access that URL, backend URL. That is the reason Axios is required. Class student service. This is the class. This class, if I want to access any other kind of component level, you need to use export default new student service. This is the way we need to provide. This is a class. This is not a component. If it is a component, export default component name we are going to specify. But this is the class, right? That there is a new student service like that you need to provide. Here I am writing the one method first. What that one? Get all students. So that backend application information how I'm going to fetching through this method. How I'm going to using this one? Return Axios dot get. Axios dot get. Here we need to provide URL. For the URL, get all students, right? So all the students information I need to fetch. This is the URL. This is the URL I need to pass here, so that it is going to get the backend levels, all the students information. That is the purpose this one, right? So this is the way we are going to providing that one. Even if I want to create, I need to provide here create student. Create student. Here we need to pass the object. Student object I need to pass. So whatever the student object I'm going to providing, that student object I need to use and creating that one. Okay. How to create? Return. I need to use here return dot post method we need to use. What is the method? Post method. here Axios return space Axios dot post method we need to specify, and URL you need to pass. What is the URL is there? That URL you need to pass here, and you need to pass here your created object, student object. So this is the way we are going to creating. Okay. Suppose I want to get particular student. How to write method? Get student by ID. You need to pass the ID. So that ID based I need to fetch the record. So how to fetch the record? We need to provide here return Axios dot get. What is the URL? What is the URL? This is the URL, right? We are going to using this URL. This is the URL we are going to passing, and slash plus ID. So based on that ID, it is going to get the student object. Next, I need to delete the student. How to delete? Delete student by ID. So ID we are going to passing, and open the flower bracket. Here return statement we need to use Axios dot. There is a method is called delete. Here we need to provide. We need to provide how we are going to provide in here get by ID. Similarly, here also I need to pass. Based on that particular ID, it is going to delete it. Suppose if I want to update the student, how to create? Update student. Here we need to pass student object and student ID also. Okay. Based on this object and ID, we need to update. So that is the purpose. That is the purpose. Two things I am going to provide it here. Student object and ID also I am going to provide it. Here return Axios dot updating purpose put method. Please observe. To get the information, get method. Okay. To create the information, any kind of student, post method. If you want to delete method. If you want to update, put method. These are the methods you need to understand. Get, post, put, delete. Get is get the data. Axios level, get is what is the purpose? To get the information. Post is creating purpose. Put is updating purpose. Delete is deleting purpose. Okay. Here we need to pass ID. Whatever the ID is there, that ID you need to pass. Okay. How to pass the dynamically also you need to understand here. Here we need to provide URL level. I need to pass dynamically. You need to add here. How to add dynamically? Dollar symbol we need to use, and flower bracket level yes ID. This is the way we need to pass, so that whatever the URL level is there, that information it is going to fetching here. After that, you need to pass that student object. So that particular student object, it is going to updating. So this is the way we are going to create what? Service. We are going to create what? Service.